saying that, Paul?
I'm not just saying it. I think you'd be a wonderful mother. Anyone can see that.
Such civility. And to think you two came to, what, blows over Rosanna's precious apartment?
Let's not exaggerate, dear.
So, I guess this has all been settled?
Yeah, it's just settled. That Rosanna's graciously agreed to let me stay at the penthouse. I was surprised, too. But it's settled. You know what? Here's to settling old grievances and cultivating new friendships.
Yeah, I'll drink to that. Here. Oh, well, Paul, you wouldn't believe fair winds. What Rosanna's done with the place. It's beautiful. You wouldn't even recognize it. Oh, really? It's not that much.
Oh, no, you're being too modest. Paul, you really ought to come out to the house and see it. It took a while, but we finally got rid of your mama's Gothic stench. Place feels human now.
Craig! For heaven's sake! There are some things that one should keep to oneself. Darling Barbara is Paul's mother. I think you should apologize.
Apologize? For Barbara, the self-appointed eternal victim? I mean, am I right, Carly? I mean, besides you and me. And Emily and Rose, Hal, Will, and Jennifer, I think poor Paul has suffered more at his sweet mother's hands than almost anyone. Am I right, Paul?
My mother can be difficult. And I get to say that because I'm her son, but I'm not going to sit here and listen to an indictment from you, and I'm not going to sit here and listen to you, of all people, talk about Gothic stench.
Come on. I thought we were having such a friendly lunch.
Charlie, it's really nice to see you. She's beautiful.
You know what, do you still want me to stay with you and Sage while Jack is away? Yes. Yes, I'd like that very much. I would feel a heck of a lot safer. Excellent. Then I'm going to get the car and I will meet you in Sage.
Oh, please don't go.
I'll be at Milltown. Excuse me.
Doesn't your faithful and loving husband even get a vote? Carly, what the hell is going on here? Why is Rosanna suddenly so defensive of Paul?
You have missed the point entirely, Craig, as usual.
Up and he was there and he never left her side.
I know. But she just believes that. But Emily, I know what I saw.
It's almost as if Rick needs your mother as an alibi.
The night that Alison's talking about is the same night Jeffrey Starr's motel room was cleared out. He's a reporter who was writing an expose on Rick.
Someone was doing a story about Rick?
Yeah, get this, he's a crime reporter. Apparently he had been investigating Rick in San Francisco, too.
When he was at the other hospital with the serial murders.
Yeah. Hal and I went to this guy's motel room, and he wasn't there. There was a bunch of cash left to cover the bill of the room, but no one saw Starr leave. No one's seen him since.
Well, I mean, the guy's got to have family.
They've reported him missing.
That's so freaky. Does Mom know about this?
Knock, knock. You leave your door open, you trusting soul. Well, 2 daughters for the price of 1 visit. Happy anniversary, Emily. Yeah. Sometimes the way that man behaves, I wish I didn't even know him.
Seeing Paul sitting with us must have thrown him. Maybe he felt a little threatened.
Well, he should be. Paul certainly seems to understand a few things.
Understands what?
Well, for example, that gift that I gave it to Sage, it had nothing to do with how expensive it was. It had everything to do with how it felt for me to give it. I mean, he seems to have some perspective on life that doesn't begin and end with his own self-interest. Sometimes my husband is such an idiot. And then at the christening, when you let me hold her, that little body, that little... I want to ask Craig something, but I think it's going to be too difficult.
Say it out loud, Rosanna. Say it to me.
I want a child.
child. I want a child more than anything in the world.
And I have to talk to you about it, and I can't sit on the feelings anymore.
Your feelings for that powdered waste of time?
No. For you. I want to have a baby with you.
Processing.
What? What are you thinking?
Well, your recent medical history.
That's not an issue.
Anatomically.
No, no. I mean, there's no need for us to have a biological child. I need someone that needs me.
I need you.
I know, I need you too, but I really... Do you think it would be okay if we could adopt? Did you leave the lights on?
No. Someone must be here.
Alison! Oh, what in the world is going on in here?
Mom, Rick, you're home so soon.
Yeah, I guess. Are you sure you want to stay here?
I'll be fine, but keep this key, okay? Just to be safe.
Maybe we should put it back. If Rick starts thinking something's up.
No, Chris. We'll put it back after we check out his safety deposit box. I'll meet you at the hospital after I talk to my mom.
These hot 5 models that you promised me.
4 models. I'll be the 5th.
Well, I don't think Paul's gonna like that very much.
He doesn't have to. It's my life. I live it the way I want to.
But still, I don't know about this one.
Listen, I told you, I hate being bored. And if I have a project in Oakdale that I can get on its feet, I'll be happy having a position behind the velvet rope.
You sure that's the only position you want?
Is that the only one you had in mind?
I don't know. I thought you kind of wanted a job here, too.
Right now, I'll be perfectly happy with being somewhere where I can see and be seen.
Works for me.
Good. Works for me, too.
You want to talk to me about abandonment issues? How many times have you abandoned Will, right? You had your midlife crisis, you dumped him like a hot rock so you could hang out with Montgomery. You left Jennifer to pick up all the pieces. And then, after the fire, you wouldn't even see Will. You were too busy with James. Devoted motherly behavior gave way to kidnapping plots.
I know what kind of mistakes that I have made, and I know damn well that I can't change how you feel about me. But I have done my best to make up for those mistakes. I have tried to repair my relationship with that little boy in there, and I'm not going to have you come in on some high horse and try to undermine it.
Somebody's got to stop you.
I am not a perfect person.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Will knows that.
Oh, yeah. And he still loves me. Somehow that wonderful little boy in there finds it in his heart to forgive me. And you know why? It's called unconditional love. It's what a mother feels for a child, what a child feels for a mother, if that child has a heart, and if there is feeling there.
Okay, but how long do you think that's going to last, huh? Because sooner or later, he's going to realize that you are not the center of the universe, that he's going to want to be with other people. And you're not going to be able to keep him around no matter how hard you try and keep him hostage.
I'm not doing that.
That's all you do. That's all you know how to do. You will break his heart or you pay somebody else to break his heart. And then he will cut you out of his life the same way all of your other children have. And then you will finally be as lonely and as miserable as you deserve.
Hey, shut up! You can't talk to her like that! Mom, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Well, Barbara and I, we were talking.
You weren't talking, you were yelling at her.
Well, technically, we were yelling at each other.
She's your mother.
No. Well, she stopped being my mother a long time ago.
Okay, honey, it's all right.
Apologize.